Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Above the Rim Rundown, where we run down all things NBA. I am one of your hosts, Memo, and don't worry for the hoops fans out there. He will be in this episode. If you haven't watched the last episode, I talked about how this episode is part two of a tier list episode that we started last week. Last week we did tier list for 2010s MVPs and classic NBA jerseys. This week you'll be getting the tier list for NBA logos and for our personal favorite NBA teams. So it gets kind of spicy. It does, especially since I was very tired in this episode. We were recording for almost 3 hours. I think we ended recording around 2 a.m. in the morning. So I got a little sassy, not gonna lie. And we had some few debates that if you watched the first episode, you got to experience, but well, we get more of that in part two. So I hope you guys all enjoy part two of this episode. Make sure you all like the video if you're watching on YouTube. If you are on podcast platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, make sure you follow and give us a rating. Give us a 5-star rating. That would be wonderful. And yeah, make sure you're following. Make sure you're subscribed because we're at the tail end of the season. There's Hoops and I have had a discussion on cool video ideas. Episode ideas for you all to enjoy. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following so you can catch all of that. But yeah, I'll just take it away to our past self. So later, I hope you all enjoy this episode. Bye bye.
So up next, we will be doing throwback NBA logos.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these logos, they're similar. So we could clump them
a lot
together.
of them are similar. Yeah.
But we'll start with these Celtics ones. They're so bad.
I don't like this, honestly.
It's like a kid drew it on with crayon. It's so bad.
Yeah. I was thinking D, but could argue F.
I'd put it in F, and to be honest with you, I'm gonna be a hater on most of these old logos.
Understandable. Yeah, I will say a lot of these logos, I will be honest, I graded a lot more low. I put a lot more low grades on the logos than the jerseys.
I did too. These Lakers ones, the MPLS ones, I could argue D, but I would put it in F also.
Honestly, the MPLS one, the logo itself, I don't think is bad. It's just that the color is a bit worn out. Then again, obviously back then, limited with their sources could have played factor. I think I might have actually put this one kind of high, to be honest.
High? How high?
But I think I might have put it in a B tier.
B?
Yeah. But B tier maybe?
D tier.
You were thinking D, right?
Yeah. Or you want me to put it in C?
You think that's okay, or you?
Yeah, I'll put it C. This is all about teamwork. We gotta make some compromises. But these following Celtics one, I'm not budging. They're both F.
That is so bad. Both of them.
It's just a little man and then a little man with orange around it. It's not that
I don't get
good.
it.
I don't like this Lakers one either.
Me neither. I was thinking D. I feel like it's not as bad as those Celtics ones, but it's still quite bad.
Plus, Lakers are better than Celtics.
Oh yeah, not a debate. Okay.
Knicks.
So this Knicks logo, it's okay, I guess.
I think it's bad, but not as bad as the Celtics.
Yeah, I will say this for the limited. For back then, I kind of do think that the 3D look is kind of cool.
Okay.
I was thinking C-ish.
You're kind of convincing me. I'll put in C.
Yeah. I think some of those other Knicks logos on here are not quite as good. But this next Celtics logo, I don't particularly like it either, honestly.
F.
Like, yeah,
Why
I
is it
think that
red?
definitely. Yeah, it's dumb. All right, so this Suns logo,
It's hard to look at. It's ugly. I don't like it.
yeah, I don't like it either. I think I probably would put this one quite low.
F?
E maybe.
Did you
I
say
think it's a
E?
little bit E, I think.
D?
Like, I think it's a yeah, I think it's better than those Celtics logos, but still quite bad. What do you think?
I'll budge. Yeah. I'll, I'll do D. What about the
Okay.
blue green hawk logo?
I think this is D. I
What?
think it's not as bad. I think it's not as bad as those Celtics logos, but I don't like it.
I think they're one of the better ones. I was gonna say B.
Oh, okay. How about we put it in C then, in
Okay.
between? Yeah.
Trailblazers? Thoughts?
I think that the logo itself is not that bad. It's just that it's kind of hard to see the black ring. Um,
Yeah.
I think I think I saw this as a C logo. Okay.
Okay. It's nothing
All
crazy.
right.
What about the
Yeah.
next logo that I don't even know what it's for, to be honest?
Rockets. Um,
I don't see
I think
one rocket.
yeah. I guess that's just a flame from like
Is
the
that a
jet or whatever.
child?
It's like a very young dude, I guess. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Like, I feel like it's not like that horrible per se, but it's just weird.
I think it's pretty bad.
I was thinking like C or D, maybe D.
D. I'm fine with D.
Okay.
Okay, what
Was this
about
Hawks jersey?
yeah? What about this one?
Not jersey, logo.
Logo.
I'm thinking maybe C.
Okay, you think it's on the same? Actually, no. Never mind. Because you wanted the green and blue ones lower,
I
didn't
do,
you?
I do think this is better than the green one, honestly, but it's fine.
Okay. What
Yeah.
about
But that's
these bullets? Is that what it's for? They cut
yeah,
off.
Washington Bullets.
They're like the same
Yeah.
thing. The next
Honestly,
two.
yeah. Honestly, I didn't like this logo.
F.
I do you agree?
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it's so bad.
So did
All
you
right.
say F?
Both of them? Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, let's do that. And you know what? Let's add this one as well.
Yeah, that one's also really bad. Okay. Now that we got those garbage logos out the way,
Let's add
this
another one.
next
Another
Celtic.
Celtics. Burn it. Burn it out.
Yeah, not gonna lie, honestly, I think this one is much better than those other ones so far.
I just don't like how
Um,
like the man and the ball is all white with some green. That kind of throws me
yeah,
off.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of low key like it.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is a lot better than those other Celtics logos we gone through so far. I think on my list, I might have actually put it kind of high,
High
like, maybe a B.
B.
But honestly, I could argue like maybe C.
I was thinking D, but you said B. I said D. So we'll do C.
We'll see, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we got this Warriors logo that I'm not a fan of,
What
but
if
I think
you
you
don't
like
like,
it.
right? I I think it's decent. I was thinking maybe like a B-ish range. You probably would have thought D, right?
It's more mid than
Maybe C.
anything. C.
Okay, C. There is
Supersonics.
one more.
Oh, there
Yeah,
is one more. Oh yeah,
yeah.
let's put
That
it in the
other
same one.
Warriors one's about the same. Yeah, so C also.
C also.
This Supersonics logo though, I do like a lot. I would
Yeah.
say A.
I was thinking B. Uh, but maybe we should be a little more positive and put it in A. Because right now,
Okay.
I've been a straight hater. That's the first one above C tier. So let's leave it at A. What do you think about the Spurs though?
I will say this. I'm a fan of usual Spurs logos. I think that this one is just not helping that it's a black logo on a black background.
And it's cut
Um,
off.
yeah. So I put it really low because of that.
Pretty
I feel
low.
like the logo, Yeah, but I feel like the logo itself wouldn't be bad if I saw it on like a damn jersey. So I
But
think on this list, I think on this list I put it in like the D range. But I feel like if I saw it on a jersey, it would probably be like a B or an
hold,
A.
okay, but it's not the
But
Spurs'
it doesn't.
fault. It's D Rose
It's
five
you know,
two two's fault for putting a transparent black Spurs jersey over
yeah,
a black website.
yeah. What the hell? How about C maybe?
Fine.
I don't know. I feel like this jersey this could damn well be an A or a B if it was like properly uploaded.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. But that being said, this Pacers logo, I don't really like it. Um,
It looks
I think
dated.
it hardly looks like a basketball. It kind of looks like a tennis ball.
It kind of looks like a volleyball, maybe a tether
You
ball,
know,
a
yeah.
water polo
I was
ball.
thinking, yeah, water polo. I was thinking D, honestly.
D. I was
I'm a
thinking
fan.
C. I could go D though. It's kind of stupid.
It's stupid, yeah. All right. This Lakers logo, it's similar to the current logo, except the purple is a little bit more light as opposed to dark purple. Um, I would say solid. I was thinking A.
Not S for solid.
Um, I would say not quite there with some of these other
Okay.
logos that we'll get to.
Okay.
What do you think?
I was thinking S, but that's like the homer in me.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I want it to be like somewhat unbiased, but it is a really damn good logo though. Is bias or no bias? Yeah. All right. So this Sixers logo that they used not too long ago, even
I say
I think
C.
it's okay.
It's kind of
C,
mid.
yeah, I think so. C also. I think this kind of looks like a volleyball too. Honestly, yeah.
Thoughts on
Okay,
this
so this Jazz.
jazz logo? You like
Honestly,
jazz?
I'm gonna be honest. I never really liked the Jazz Note logo.
I don't like the color
It was
scheme on this one.
very, very simple. Yeah, I don't like the color scheme. Um, I think I put this like really low, like D.
Agree. All right. Detroit
Okay,
Pistons.
I think C maybe. Like this is
Yup.
not that good, but not horrible.
Nothing crazy.
Okay, this Knicks logo. I was thinking maybe somewhat similar to the other one. C maybe.
Okay, we have several like this. Let me like put them
Yeah,
close together.
I think on my list I put all of those Knicks logos like on the same level except one of them I put in D, and that would
One of
be the
them D.
third one. The
Third
worn
one.
out basketball, I think I put as D. You
Okay.
think so?
I'm willing to put that one in D. These two
Okay.
in C. I
C?
feel like
Yeah.
this one though is better.
This one is good. I
I,
was thinking A.
I was thinking B for this one.
B, okay, that's fine.
All right, so
This
we got
logo
the
is not
Knicks out
much
of the
different from
way.
the current logo. Okay,
Yeah,
this Mavs logo, I don't like to be honest.
it's
I
kind of
think D.
stupid. D.
Yeah, it's sort of dumb. A cowboy hat over at M. Okay, this Cavs logo,
I think it's
I
cool
don't like.
if we could see it, but
Yeah, I think from what we see here, it's not that good. I think I put it also D. But low key, I think it's better than those other ones at the D level. So it could be argued for C also.
I don't mind putting in
What do you
C.
think? Okay, sure. Next one is the Clippers. I'm gonna say this. I think that this Clippers logo is so much better than their current logo. Their current logo is stupid.
Oh, with like
um,
the C.
yeah, the
That
like
that one's so
C
stupid.
outside the LA. Yeah. I was thinking maybe C tier for the Clippers.
Yeah, that makes sense. Same with this one, since they're like the same.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah. I think that the only thing that makes it lower than it could have been is that it's just really plain white. It's like hardly a blue text and a red outline. Okay. So the Heat logo,
S or A for me.
okay, I'm gonna be honest. This version isn't really the greatest to me. Like I think their current version is a lot better than this, to be honest.
Okay.
Um, I think kind of put this like semi lowish, like C mid. Um,
C.
but I could argue B.
Fine, I'll put in B.
Okay, yeah. I do think that their current one is better.
What about the
So
Hornet?
this one, yeah, so this one is Charlotte, and then
Yeah.
they have a New Orleans version below. I was thinking both of them are A. What do you think?
A. I think this one looks mean and vicious, and I like that for a basketball team. So I put that one in
Uh-huh.
A. And I think I put these other two a little lower because they're like cuter.
Yeah, I will say this. I think that for the other two, I think I like the second one better than the first one for New Orleans. What do you think?
Because it's skinnier.
Somewhat, yeah. But I think that the H font also looks better, and I think that that gold or yellow looks better too. What do you think?
I don't know. It's 12 in the morning and we're analyzing Hornets right now. I can't really think properly at the moment, but
Yeah. Do you think? How about this? Do you think they should be on the same tier, or do you think one should be higher than the other? I was thinking one higher than the other,
we could
but
do one higher. Which one higher do you want? I'm down to
I
put.
was thinking the second one is higher.
So second one in which tier?
I was thinking A, but you think not as good?
We'll put in
I was
A.
thinking,
I'll
yeah, and then
follow
the
your
other
lead
one
for
can be,
this one since.
yeah. Actually, though, I think you got it mixed up. I was
Oh,
thinking
but
flip those two.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next one is Nets.
I like
I think
this
this
one.
one is okay. I mean, I think I kind of ranked it like mid-ish, like a C. But I can argue B if you want.
I'll put it in B. It's definitely dated, but I kind of like it. It's like good
Yeah.
for its
Were you
time.
thinking A?
I think A
Uh-huh.
was, but B is fine. B makes
Okay,
sense.
I can understand. Yeah.
Uh,
So this Trailblazers logo, I think I put in the same tier as the other one, C.
that would make sense.
Yeah. Now this Suns logo, I think I
Which
thought of
Suns
it as like
logo
maybe like a
is
B.
better?
I think I think that the throwback actually, let's say this. I think that the basketball three dimensionality looks better in the second one, but I don't necessarily like the gray outline on the shield.
I think I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah, so then it's like I'm conflicted which one is better. I kind of just put them on the same level for that reason. Like they're both better
Okay.
in some areas or other areas. I was thinking B.
B. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Let me
So next
get
one,
all the Nuggets
the
one
Denver Nuggets.
together. They're
Yeah,
similar,
there's
just
like
different color
few.
schemes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say the first one was the red and the very worn out like gold.
I really
I'm a
like
huge
this one.
fan too. Yeah, I put it in D. What do you think?
I think it's my favorite one.
Wait, what? The red one's your favorite one?
Yes. Oh my god.
How high did you put it? Like A?
Maybe. Maybe higher.
Yeah.
Uh, I like this one.
I don't
I like
like
the
it to
color
be honest.
scheme a lot more.
I like the blue better. Um, okay, since you like it and I don't like it, you think we should put it in C then? Middle ground?
Sure.
Okay. But that being said, I actually really like both of these two. I put both of them in A.
A.
Yeah.
I was
You
think
think you ranked it lower?
yeah, I did, but I think
B?
I'm down to do B.
Okay, sure. For both of them?
Yeah, for both they're similar.
Okay. I think I do like the first one a little bit better than the second one, the
Yeah,
powder
same.
blue, but yeah, but they're both cool. But next, the Bucks logos.
Yeah,
Um,
I
I
think I
think
like that
that
Buck heads more than like this Buck logo with like the Bucks under.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I like the Bucks one more because it has text, but not necessarily the triangle in the back.
Yeah.
Um, I think okay, so those two buckheads are very similar, but one of them has much better like outlining. Have a
Yeah,
difference?
that's true. That's true.
Yeah. But I think the darker one, the first one, I was thinking a little bit higher in B, and then the other two maybe like C. Would you agree?
Okay, I would put the one with text maybe a tier lower, but
Okay, I could understand.
I'm
I
fine
will
with
say
where
this
we
though,
have it.
because like the Bucks did have another version of that, but it wasn't purple. It was like red instead, a little bit more modern during the Brandon Jennings era. I think that was better. I'd rank that higher than the purple one. Um, but this next one is a throwback a Cavs logo.
And it's
I thought this one
trash.
was cool. Oh, you don't like it?
No, uh, yeah, it looks old.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say this. I think that the concept is cool, a basketball going in a hoop. um, I was thinking B, to be honest.
B,
How bad were you thinking? D
D,
or F?
D,
E? All right, how about C then?
C.
Okay, so this one, Raptors. I think this one is worthy of being our first S tier, to be honest.
I
Both of them.
agree. Both Raptors?
Yes, both of them, yeah.
Okay, I would put the red one lower,
Higher or lower?
lower, but
Okay, actually, when I was making my list, I thought about that, but I think they're both
they're very
cool.
similar.
So yeah, they're similar. All right, Vancouver Grizzlies. I think this
S
is also
tier.
S tier.
Let's go.
Yeah. That being said, the other one, the Memphis version, that's like the same
Oh,
thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think, yeah, I think that's also S tier just because it's hardly even different. But
I
I do think
agree.
the Vancouver one's better. Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
So this next one, throwback Cavs logo. I like this one. I think this is probably like the best Cavs logo they've had, honestly. Like LeBron's rookie first stint.
I don't
I
know. I
think
think
this
it's
one's
mid.
I think it's A, honestly. What were you thinking?
C.
C? Uh, okay, how about B then? In between.
Yeah, we could do B for both of these.
Honestly, I think the second one is not as good. The one was like the gold outline or the yellow outline. I was think so originally I was thinking the one we put was A and then that one is B. So do you want to put this one lower than like C?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, cool.
Just to stick
Um
with the Cavs. How do you
yeah,
feel about the
that's
C?
I think the C logo is garbage, honestly. I was thinking D.
I was thinking C for this one. C for
Okay.
Cavs, but
Yeah, do you think this is worse than the other one we just ranked though? Because I think it's worse.
I think it's better.
Very simple. You think it's better?
Honestly, yes.
Okay, how about we just put it on the same level then?
Okay. We got a
Okay.
lot of mid logos. Lots of them.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna be honest, I really like this Utah Jazz
Me
logo
too.
and color scheme. Put it in A.
A. While
Yeah.
this one being
I
S
can't say the
possibly.
same I can't say the same about this one, honestly. I don't like the color scheme.
You don't like this
Okay,
one?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Everything I think is okay except for the brown. I don't like the brown.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Yeah, so I kind of put this low. Honestly, put it in D.
D. Just for the brown.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't
I
like
don't
the
like the brown.
gradient on the Jazz.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. If it would have been like white, for example, or like let's say the baby blue that's used in the other logo we ranked, I would say A. But I really don't like that brown, to be honest. So you put it in S tier? Is that what you said?
Maybe.
Why so skeptic? So I guess point blank is that you like it a lot.
I do like it.
Do you really like it even more than the other Jazz logo
That's what I'm trying
that
to
we
think.
ranked it?
I think I would put it lower. I think you convinced me a little bit,
Yeah.
but not like D level.
What about sea level?
It hurts, but I'll do it.
Okay. All right. So that other Jazz logo you see, right? The green one
The green.
next to Warriors.
Oh, this was
Yeah.
worse.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this one either. I also think this one's probably D.
I agree with D.
Yeah. Remember when the Jazz changed their logo? They changed from the A one that we ranked to the D one. Like, what the hell were they thinking? I don't understand. Okay, Trailblazers logo. I think it's good.
It's better than the other
Maybe
ones.
like
B?
yeah. I think this one is
Yeah.
better than the other one. Yeah. Okay, Grizzlies. Honestly, this logo is just okay to me. I was thinking C.
See, I was thinking B. I think it's solid. I like the bear.
Yeah. I will say like it's cool, but I just feel like in terms of like bears, it doesn't make sense that it's a blue bear. You know what I mean? Like bears should be brown.
Oh.
um,
That's your complaint that a logo bear is not like the same color as a real bear?
when I first saw this logo, I initially thought like, why is it a blue bear? um, but the logo is fine in my opinion.
So what did you say?
One of
C?
those. I was thinking C. You were thinking B, right?
Yeah.
Um, I mean, now that I think about it, a lot of those C logos that we ranked are not that good. Maybe we
No.
could put this in B then.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I think it is better than a lot of those C logos. All right, so the next one is the Pistons logo from like 2000s, 2010s.
I think it's better
I
than the
think this
current
one,
one.
I think so. I was thinking maybe B tier.
Yeah.
Okay, Bobcats.
Oh,
Okay,
we
there are
got
also several.
several Bobcats. Yes.
Yeah. So I was thinking the orange ones, maybe C. The gray one I don't like though.
What?
Maybe I think that one is trash.
I
Do you
think
like that one?
they're all trash, but I think the gray
Yeah.
one is less trash. Because why is a Bobcat orange?
I feel like I don't know how to answer that question first off. Um but I do think that the gray one also doesn't look good. But I was thinking CCD.
I
You want to just
was
put all of them in D?
sure. I was thinking FFD,
Okay.
but
Okay.
we'll put them all in D.
All right.
Okay, switching
Um
animals. Let's talk about these hawks.
I was thinking these are both decent. I
I
think
think
I
they're
do like the
solid.
first one a little bit. I think I do like the first one a little bit more. Um, Maybe like B-ish though for these logos.
B for both, yeah. I think I like the orange basketball more because the basketball should be orange.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So this Sixers logo,
I think it's worse than the
I was
current one.
thinking,
Or
um,
this one, I
I
guess.
think, yeah, I was thinking like similar. Maybe like I was thinking maybe like a B or a C. We can put it in C.
Yeah. Warriors,
Okay.
current.
Warriors logo. I think that the Warriors current logo is just very meh. I think I
I,
was thinking like a C.
I think it's solid. I was thinking B. I don't think
Okay,
it's
that's fine.
okay.
I do like some of their older logos better. Um, but yeah, that one's fine. All right. So this Sixers logo, I think this one's elite. I would say S.
S, yes.
Yes.
I put it in
That being said,
S.
I think that these next two Pistons logos also there. You think so?
Yeah, they're pretty fire. I like them.
Yeah.
I would even say
Uh-huh.
that the Rockets one should be in S as well.
This one I had a little bit of a debate. Like it's really good. I was thinking maybe not as good as those as they were ready. But It's also really good. So I can argue S or A. Um, you know what? We can put it in the S tier.
Yeah,
Yeah. But honestly, I can't say the same about this Kings logo. I put this in F, I believe.
I agree. It's so bad.
Yeah.
So is this Wizards one. I don't like the color scheme on this one.
We'll say this. I do like this Wizards logo better than those Bullets logos. Maybe like DC-ish.
I'll put it.
Ironically, they're from DC.
I'll put it in D.
Okay. All right. So this Nets logo, I thought it was pretty cool.
It's all
How
right.
about like a B?
I'll put it in B.
Yeah.
Like I like
All
it, but
right.
it's definitely dated.
Yeah. So that speaking of which, this Rockets logo, I think this is also dated.
Uh huh.
I would say I would say I don't even like it as much as the Nets one.
Uh,
Maybe C.
I'll agree. Just because of the color scheme, I'm not really vibing with that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But this one though, Timberwolves, I think
Timberwolves
this is S. I
S.
think that yeah, you don't like it?
Not really. Where's its nose? You could barely
Okay, what
see it.
about you see the other Timberwolves logo?
It's a lot worse.
Towards the right, you're missing next to the Sonics.
Oh, that's it's the
Yeah,
same thing.
that one's better, right?
It's like the same
I would
thing.
I was
Maybe
thinking that
okay.
one's
Maybe a little
better.
better. Maybe a little better. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was thinking that one's better, but I honestly like both of them. I was thinking S tier for the
S
Timberwolves
tier is
because
crazy.
I really, I really like. You'll see why it's so crazy. I mean, I really like the Christmas trees, the font of Timberwolves, the viciousness of the wolf. Um,
Why are the wolves bigger than the
it's like,
trees?
I mean, the wolf is the main attention, not the trees, so it should be bigger for a team name.
I thought you like it
Like,
realistic. That's why you didn't like how the bear was blue.
um, different circumstances.
How was it different? Their
um,
logos.
Well, I mean, think about it. Does it make sense to have giant ass Christmas trees for a team that's not even called the Christmas trees? No,
Why
it
even
doesn't.
have Christmas trees? It's the Timberwolves, not Christmas trees.
Well, they had the Christmas trees on the jerseys. Do you think they also shouldn't have it on the jerseys then?
They made it work on the jerseys. I'll say that they made it work.
They made it work on the jerseys. I think they made it work on the logos too, but to each his own. You don't really like these jerseys then? I mean, logos then?
No, I would have put in D. You would have put in S.
That's
So
crazy.
that would
Not gonna
make
lie.
what S is
That's
crazy.
funny. That's
Uh,
funny. You think I'm crazy for S, and I think you're damn crazy for D.
so that would make
So we
it
have the
B in the middle. That would make B be the middle.
sure, sure. B is okay, I say,
For
for
both of
something that I
these,
like. Yeah, but I do think that the other one is not quite there though.
it's
I was
worse.
thinking C for this one.
Okay, I think I would have put
Yeah,
in
would you have put it? Would you have put it like F? You think if you say it's worse than
probably.
those other ones?
Yeah, I'm just in a
Yeah,
hating
but
mood.
like yeah, but you gotta admit, like, it's not as bad as those Celtics and Bullets logos, right?
No, it's pretty bad. It's awful.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, okay. Each his own. All right. The Orlando Magic logo. I think this
Orlando
one's really.
Magic. Orlando Magic. You've heard that song on TikTok?
No, I don't think so. Who made
What?
it? Is it like
The
a
Orlando
throwback?
Magic. Every time they win on TikTok, they just post like some random clips of something dancing, like cows or babies or whatever. They put the
Oh,
score and they put the same song every time. Orlando Magic, Orlando
that's their
Magic,
song.
Orlando Magic. Oh, 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 Orlando Magic. It just keeps going. It's so fire.
So that's their theme song then?
Yeah, they have a theme song.
I see. Um, yeah, I haven't really heard it. I don't really use TikTok like this, so that's probably why. Um, all right. That being said, I do think this logo is really fire.
It's
I
so
was
good.
thinking A.
I was thinking S.
Yeah. I could argue. We can put it S, sure. It's really good.
What about the other Magic one?
I think that one's not as good. I was thinking maybe a B for that one, but A could work.
We could put in B. You budge for me, I budge for you.
Okay. So this Sonics logo, I think is pretty good.
Solid.
I was thinking maybe A.
I
Could
agree.
argue
A.
S.
We just
Yeah.
do A for Kings.
Um, I was thinking B maybe,
B.
but it is good.
Fair enough. It's a little dated looking, honestly, but
Yeah.
I kind of do
I
like
do
it.
like it better than I do like it better than their current logo. Their current logo is kind of boring to me.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Um, so the Rainbow Spurs logo,
I think it's
maybe
fire.
like a B-ish
I was thinking S.
S.
I like the color
How
scheme
about
a
A?
lot. A, yeah, that'll work.
The Fiesta. Okay. This Sonics logo, I think it's cool. Um, Maybe not as good as those other Sonics logos though.
No, it's
I will
not.
say this. I will say this though. The logo is not as good as the other Sonics logos, but I think I do like the color scheme more than the Space Needle one. Like the color scheme, not the logo itself. Maybe a B.
Okay.
It kind of reminds me of like the basketball looks kind of like a lemon between limes. And then it kind of reminds me of like Mountain Dew.
I guess.
But low key, despite all those like somewhat sounding like roast, I still like it. With that being said, next one, another jazz logo. Not a fan. I would say also D like the other jazz. No.
I agree.
What do you think?
D.
Yeah. This Warriors logo, however, I do like. I'm not gonna lie. I like this better than the bridge. I
Better
was
than the
thinking A.
bridge?
Yeah, I think the bridge is not as cool.
A?
I think so. I would say, you know what this logo reminded me of when I first saw it?
The Blue Man
It
Group?
reminded me of, not quite. It reminded me of Venom from Spider-Man. A
No
little
way.
bit.
Maybe some kind of superhero or villain, but not Venom.
I think it looks like a villain more than a superhero. I like it though, honestly. You don't like it?
No, I think I would put in D.
Interesting. All right. I would say in that case, then we gotta choose like B or C if we were to choose common ground. Um, you want to just put it on the same level as the bridge, then, because like I think it's better, you think it's worse, so I guess just same level.
Sure.
All right. This Wizards logo though, very bad. Not gonna lie.
It's
Do you like
bad,
it?
but the color scheme is better than the one in D.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. I'm gonna say this, like, I kind of low key like the color scheme in D better.
What?
Um, because the basketball, the basketball is that one kind of has like a little bit of like I wouldn't say three dimensionality, but like the colors show like a little bit of like magic from the wizard. This one is like the ball is like flat navy blue. It looks so one dimensional.
You know what?
I
You're
don't
starting
like
to
it, to be
convince me. You honestly are.
Yeah, so I was thinking F honestly, but
Fine.
okay, so last but not least, this Bucks logo,
D.
I like it. B, yeah. B for Bucks.
I said D. For
D?
Dookie.
Damn, you don't like it.
Yeah. It's too
How about
cute.
C?
C for
Okay, then
cute.
how about C for cute? Yeah.
Alright,
Right.
so
That
that's
is
our tier list. This was probably the most heated one, I guess. Like, we had a lot of disagreements with this one. So
A lot
it'll
of disagreements.
be interesting seeing our individual tier list that we'll pull
All
up
right,
right now.
let's do it.
All right. My bad. Okay. I got the tier list up. Mine is on the left side of the screen. Yours is on the right side of the screen. And yeah, we've got some differences. I think I was definitely, again, the biggest hater. I have more F and D's. Uh, can't say the same for you. You have a lot more B's and C. We almost have the same amount of C's, but a lot more B's.
Yeah.
Uh,
Damn. So the very last one, not even D. You put the Bucks one as an F.
yeah. Uh, yeah, I feel like some of them I was definitely like being as nice as possible because I was definitely on my hater mode. I'm surprised to put the Bobcats higher. Or the green one.
Which
Oh no, you know what? That's what
the
I
great.
said. I said to put the green one higher at first.
Oh, yeah. I don't like that one. Um.
Alright, any surprises? We're definitely not gonna go over all of these, but like what
Um.
what are some of the biggest surprises for
I
you?
think one of the surprises I just noticed is that you put the jazz one as an A, the note for one of them, the
I
jazz
like that
note,
gradient. Wait.
not the mountains one, the
Ooh.
jazz note.
You know what? That was a mistake. I don't know how it got up there.
If you were to re-rank, where do you think you would put it?
C maybe.
E?
C.
Still? Oh, C?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the same range as the other one. Okay.
You got the Bobcats at C. The orange ones.
Yeah,
The same as
I
the
hated the
Grizzly.
game. Yeah.
But you got
Oh, so the Timberwolves jerseys, you actually didn't put as low as you originally said. You put it in the C tier, and then the other one you put it in D tier. Um, okay.
okay.
Uh, and then the Cavs one that you said you thought was really bad, you actually put it as average, the C one for the hoop.
That's a mistake. That's a pretty bad one.
Mistake. You think that
It should be D.
the other do you think the green Jazz logo was a mistake, or you think that one stays put?
Green Jazz
Or
logo.
yeah, the mountains one that's green.
What? Where?
You don't see it. The
Which
one in
tier?
C tier above the Jazz note. It's literally Jazz on Jazz.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine being in C.
um. Okay. Overall, I don't think I have too much more to say.
Yeah,
Each his own, of course.
yeah. The red and blue Nuggets logo being in D tier for you is kind of crazy.
Yeah. We all have our thoughts. I mean, like, I just feel like the gold looks really worn out. Like the red doesn't look bad, but I think that the gold looks a little worn out. You compare that to like the more yellow tone on the other two, I think those are better.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Um, we do have a good amount of similarities too, though I will say, especially the bottom. The
Yeah.
Celtics logos and the Bullets logos and the Kings logo. All right. Overall, I would say not bad for these throwback logos. I think we are good to go to our very last tier list, and that would be our rankings. So we are going to do a slight moderation from the original tier list. The original tier list says current NBA logo rankings. Instead, we are going to do our personal rankings, our current NBA teams, with S being favorite and F being most hated. This shall be fun.
All right. So we got the tier list ready to go. It's for our personal favorites and least favorite teams in the league. And we're going to start off with the Wizards. Now, what was your mindset through this? I did like trying to think all time, not like currently. So how I feel
For
about these
me,
teams throughout the years.
yeah, I would say a little bit of a mix. Kind of a little bit more current-ish thinking, but a little bit of all time too for me.
Uh,
So a little bit of both.
so how do you feel about the Wizards? To me, I don't have a strong opinion on them. I put them in like C.
I don't have a strong opinion of them, but they're so bad. It's like I don't hate them, but they're bad. I was like thinking maybe like a D-ish range, but C could
D
be okay
range.
too.
You didn't vibe with
Yeah.
like the Bradley Beal, John Wall teams.
Those teams were cool. I think that them not having cool jerseys also plays partial factor to be rated them low. Like they have some ugly jerseys, but they're okay. I mean, I could argue C.
C. I'll put in C.
I definitely, I definitely don't hate them.
What about the
All right,
Warriors?
F tier.
F tier. I
Yeah,
I kind of
don't
would
like
put
them.
F tier, but they had
Yeah.
some like likable teams. Like
We'll say this. They had a few likable teams, but recent history, like, was all their bandwagon fans. They started getting really annoying.
I was gonna put them
So,
in D.
okay, sure, why not?
Cool. What about the Timberwolves? Another team for me. Don't have a strong opinion.
Honest, honestly, I like the Timberwolves. I was thinking B. Like their current team is cool. They also had some cool teams with Kevin Love.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett. I think Timberwolves are cool, honestly.
I'll
I
put
was
them in
thinking
B.
B.
Oh, you
All
kind of
right,
nudged me a little bit.
cool.
How about
Yeah,
OKC? I really like them.
I like OKC a lot. I really always have. I mean, dating back to Durant, Westbrook, even the brief Harden era, and then to now with SGA. I was thinking A for OKC.
Same. Same.
Cool.
All
All
right.
right, the Suns. I was thinking F for Suns,
F.
honestly.
I was thinking
Like,
D. Like I did like the
like,
Nash and
say this.
Stoudemire teams, the
We're
Barkley
talking.
teams.
I will say this. I did like the Nash teams. I didn't think much about the Barkley teams. Um, the current team though, don't like obviously.
But their
Sure, why
jerseys are
not?
fire. We can't say the same
Their
for the
jersey,
Wizards, but we could
their
say
jerseys are cool, and their logo is not bad either. Honestly, like we'll say this, like pre, like I guess pre post Steve Nash era, if you know what I mean.
I'm so confused.
I kind of like the Suns, to be honest. And what I mean is like before Steve Nash left that franchise, like up until Steve Nash was on the Suns, I actually thought that franchise was cool. But it was mostly like after Steve Nash left, and then came Evan Booker, Chris Paul,
Well, there was a
you
gap.
name
There
it.
was a gap with like Goran Dragic and Eric Bledsoe, Brandon Knight.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas for half a season. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Honestly, the Suns were cool during that time. It's more
That's
so
what I would
recent.
argue D.
Sure, D is fine.
Cool. What about the
All right,
Spurs?
Spurs. Okay, I would say like all time versus now would be completely different. If we're talking now, don't care about them. They're not good. You
What?
name
They
it.
got
They have
Wemby.
Wemby.
They got Wemby. They're
Wemby's
fire.
still a trash team.
It's a trash team, but they
Um,
got Wemby.
yeah, but that's not saying much if they're not winning.
You get to see a
Um,
man post like almost a 5x5 every night, basically.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, I do think that the fact that he was like all over the media news before he was even drafted was a bit much.
Bro,
um,
that's not his fault.
but
That's
that
not the
being said,
Spurs' fault.
All right, let me carry on. If we're talking about the team now, don't really think much about them. But all time, I actually did like the Spurs teams when they had the big three of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili. So then they were cool. I'm thinking Spurs, maybe like a B if we're talking all time.
I was thinking A. I've always liked them.
Yeah, I will say the only reason why I don't have them as an A is because the recent years they haven't been that fun to watch. Um, but like
I think they've been
pre that,
pretty fun just watching Wemby alone.
yeah. But do you think the Spurs were fun to watch last year or the year before?
No,
That's
but
what I'm talking about.
just two
Yeah.
years out of the like long history of winning.
Actually,
They,
actually more than 2 years. It was like 4 or 5 years. Like since Ginobili retired, they've been bad. Um,
but
but
that's like a small scale compared to like the years and years of always being in the playoffs. They had like the longest streak.
they did have the longest streak. Um, Now we'll see how long the drought lasts, I guess. Um, but I can argue, sure, either one, A or B.
I'm sticking with A.
All right.
There's no way they'll be on the same tier as the Timberwolves, who had like one of the longest losing streaks.
To each his own. All right. Sixers. They're another one of these franchises where, like, right, their current team, I don't really care to be honest. Like, they're okay. They do always like choke in the playoffs, so that makes me like not as huge of a fan to be honest. But historically, though, they have had some teams that I did like. For example, Iverson era when they had Iverson, Dikembe Mutombo, those guys, you name it. Even the era when they had Andre Iguodala, Lou Williams, Elton Brand, and those guys. Those Sixers teams are pretty fun to watch too. Honestly,
I would
all
say B.
time B,
B, B, B, B.
B. I was thinking B. Yeah. Okay, sure. Sixers are B.
I think I know your
All right.
thoughts on the Rockets.
Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of the Rockets, to be honest. The only time I liked the Rockets was when they had Yao and T Mac, honestly. When they had Hakeem Olajuwon, they were cool, but like I didn't get to watch that era, so there's not much I can really say. Granted, like I didn't get to watch a lot of Yao and T Mac, but at least I was like able to like know more about those eras since it was a little bit more modern. So Rockets, I was thinking like D tier, honestly.
Yeah, I was thinking.
And I will say this: one of the main factors was James Harden era. I really didn't like them.
Yeah, I was thinking
Their
C.
current team is just okay.
The current team
See,
sucks, kind of, but
yeah, they suck, but they are a little bit better this year. I
yeah,
mean,
they are. They are.
Ime Udoka. Yeah. All right. So C.
Yeah, I was gonna say C.
All right. Fine. Um. So the Toronto Raptors. They had some really cool teams in the past. Obviously, Vince Carter, Chris Bosh, um, DeMar DeRozan. The 1 year with Kawhi. I like the Raptors overall. I was thinking maybe B though. Could
B.
argue A, but I was thinking B.
I was thinking C, so I'll nudge and go B.
All right. So you don't really like them that much?
Well, they're fine. Like they're okay. Like I'm never like rooting for them really. But like I don't want them to lose either.
Okay. Um, Pistons. I don't really care about that franchise. I mean, obviously, right now they're really bad. Back in the day, though, they were rivals with the Lakers. I mean, like we faced them in a few finals. I
Yeah,
feel like if it was back in the day, I would probably rank them much lower if I was able to watch that era. I was thinking like I would maybe rank them D, but C would be fine too. I mean, like I feel like them about the same as like the Wizards and the Rockets. I don't hate them as much as the Warriors and the Suns.
I agree.
Um, so how about C then for Detroit?
C. What about
Okay,
Pelicans?
I was thinking maybe B for
I
Pelicans.
agree as well.
They had they had some cool teams. I mean, like when they had AD. I didn't care for Chris Paul, but I guess he was better there than like the damn Clippers and Rockets, Suns, you name it, Warriors. um, yeah, B for Pelicans is fair. Their current team is cool too.
Yeah.
All right, Pacers. Pacers are just all right, I guess. I was thinking maybe a B or a C. Um,
I was thinking
they had a few.
C.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah, like their current team is cool. They had some cool teams with Paul George, Reggie Miller, Danny Granger, you name it. All right, Denver Nuggets. I was thinking A for Denver, honestly. They
I
had a lot of teams that I like, to be honest. Like, their current team is cool with Jokic, Murray, those guys, you name it. And then, of course, when they had Carmelo, Chauncey, AI, Nene, those guys, all Kenyon Martin, all really fun to watch. Um, I would say A for Denver.
yeah, I think I agree. I like Denver, so I'll do A for Denver. What about the Nets?
Nets are okay. I was thinking maybe C, honestly.
Agree.
Um, I feel like the peak for them would be Vince Carter. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The Mavericks. I would say about this team. I used to really hate this franchise, but currently I don't hate them too much just because I love Luca. He's really fun to watch. Of course, like Dirk was also really good. Jason Kidd really good. Jason Terry. They actually had some cool teams. It's just like Mark Cuban being a damn Lakers hater was annoying. Um, but maybe if we're talking all time Mavericks about like a C, I'm thinking.
I think maybe C. I think I put it in C, but I'm starting to feel like maybe B because like I do love the current Luca team. I do love the Dirk
I think
teams.
I think I may have put them in B just mostly because of current, but I think C is fine.
Okay. What about the Magic?
Yeah. I think Magic might be a C also.
Agree.
Like they had some cool teams with honestly when they had Shaq, they were cool, Penny
Yeah.
Hardaway, and they were the White Howard, I like the Magic. But it's just that after that they've been bad for so long. Like they were not fun to watch. So C. All right. Our Los Angeles Lakers. Yeah,
S.
here no need to explain.
Easy S.
This is our team. A lot of legends. All right. The Knicks, they're all right, I guess. If we're talking current team, they're cool, I guess. Maybe like a B range. If we're talking all time, B or C maybe.
I was thinking B.
Um, B is cool. Yeah, let's do B.
Yeah, mostly for like those Carmelo teams. I really like them.
Yeah, they were cool. Right. Sacramento. This is like another franchise where I don't really care too much about. I was thinking C to be honest. Like they have been like so bad for so long during my time of watching basketball up until last season. That was like their first time being good. Literally since 2006, their first playoff appearance. Um, they've had like a few cool players here and there, but else than that, like I don't really have much regard for them. Granted, like that franchise, they always complain about 2002. um, I would say like C is fine for Kings. What do you think?
I was thinking B. I feel like this is my second favorite California team. If we were gonna rank them, um,
I'm gonna say this. They're my second favorite California team only because I hate the other two so much, which isn't saying much because really, if you think about it, they're really just my third least favorite. More, it's like they're more of my third least favorite than my second favorite. But yeah, I do agree. Like they're cooler than the Warriors and the Clippers.
Yeah, they've had some cool teams with
Go
DeMarcus
ahead.
Cousins, um, the Chris Webber days, and then right now, Domantas Sabonis and Fox are killing it. So I would have argued B.
Yeah, I think this is one of those other teams, kind of like mentioned was the Pistons earlier. That like if we were witnessing like the rivalry back in the day when it was more intense, we would probably think differently
That's a
about them.
good point.
Um, yeah, but somewhere around BC, I guess.
Let's just put it in C.
All right,
Jazz.
fine with me. Um, I'm gonna be honest. Aside from like the Darren Williams, Carlos Boozer era, Paul Millsap, I didn't really have any other Jazz teams that I really liked that much. I mean, like Stockton and Malone, I wasn't able to watch any of that era, so I can't really say much. Like, yeah, they're really good players, but I don't know enough about them to like really say I like them.
I feel like I know
Um,
enough to know that I don't like them, but mostly because of their off court stuff, if you know what I'm saying.
yeah, Karl Malone. Yeah. And then it's like the recent year Jazz teams, they haven't really been that fun to watch, in my opinion, for me to
What?
like.
Well, they're fun to
Really,
watch, I feel like
they're young, but like, it's nothing like eye catching, in my opinion. All they do, well, think about it. They show stints of like promise, like for example,
yeah.
Lowry, um, JC, guys like that, Colin Sexton even. But like last year, for example, they start the year really good and then like they fall off completely. Stuff like that. They're okay, I guess. I was thinking maybe a C
Yeah, see.
for Jazz. Yeah.
How about Hornets?
Hornets, I was thinking maybe a C also.
Yeah, same.
Don't hate them. Don't hate
I kind of
them.
feel bad
They
for
had a
them.
few cool teams. I feel bad for them too. Yeah. Okay. The Heat. I was thinking maybe a B.
Same.
I mean,
B.
like because the thing about the Heat is like I actually liked a lot of their teams. Like their current team is cool. D Wade and Shaq was cool. Didn't really like the big three, admittedly. I thought they were too
Yeah,
overpowered.
back then I definitely hated them.
Yeah, but aside from that though, like Heat has been cool overall, I think. So
Mm-hmm.
B is good. All right. The Hawks, I was thinking maybe B. They had a
Mm-hmm.
few teams that I like. Like their current team is cool, I guess. Very mid, but I guess they're cool. Um, when they had when they had Joe Johnson, Josh Smith, and
Oh, that team was fire.
yeah, that team was really cool. And then even like the 2015 team that went like 60 wins or whatever, obviously they got exposed really bad in the playoffs when it mattered most. I thought that team was pretty fun to watch, honestly. Kyle Korver, Al Horford, those guys. Um, Honestly, Hawks, I would say B.
I think they're kind of mid. I put them in C.
They are mid, but you don't really like them either.
No, most of the teams have been boring.
So you think like the Joe Johnson team maybe is the only one you liked?
Maybe.
Hmm. Okay. I guess they can be in the middle then.
Okay.
Why not?
What about Grizzlies? What are your thoughts?
Um, I was thinking Grizzlies kind of C range, honestly. They had a few cool teams. I mean, like Grit and Grind Grizzlies, they
I
were
love them. I
probably
love
the best.
that team so much.
The best version of Grizzlies was Grit and Grind, and then like even the current Grizzlies was like John Morant. They were pretty fun to watch before like all the damn trash talking. But like then again, like their product on the court was still pretty good. So let's see. Grizzlies, I was thinking maybe a C.
Yeah, I would have put them at B. I think I liked them a lot throughout the years. And it was just like one season of trash talking. I feel like from here on out, they're gonna cool it. I think they've been humbled enough.
Yeah, I mean they probably will. especially because like Dylan Brooks is gone now,
Mm-hmm.
so that's one track you're off. Yeah, DC, one of those, I guess.
Put it in B just because C has a lot already.
Sure.
Okay,
All
next
right.
two gonna be easy.
Yeah, the LA Clippers and the Boston Celtics. Yeah,
I'ma just
F
put it
in
in there. Double
yeah.
F's.
Um, Not a lot of explaining needed to be made here. Clippers haven't won a single championship, but think that they're the better LA team. Yeah, they're not. Always chokes in the playoffs. You name it. Their championship, the only championship they'll ever get is regular season wins over the Lakers. That's it. Celtics, not much explaining. They're the Lakers' biggest all-time rivals, tied in championships at 17. Um, they also have a lot of fans that not much different. I mean, like when the Lakers tied them in championships in 2020, they tried so hard to deny it, say that the Minneapolis rings didn't count just because they were in a different city. When 11 out of the rings, 11 out of 17 that they won were like in the 60s. Come on now. If anything, those rings mean less. So those are the reasons why we have those teams in F tier.
All right,
All right. So
Cavs.
Cavs, I would say Cavs are a solid B. They had some cool teams. I like their current team. When they had LeBron and Kyrie. Honestly, when they had LeBron and Kyrie, I did like those teams. The only reason why I would root against them is and against the Warriors is because I just didn't want the same damn teams winning over and over again. But it wasn't necessarily because I actually really hated the Cavs per se. It was mostly just wanting to have some more parity and balance in the league. And then Cavs had some cool teams all the time. I would say B.
Yeah, I was gonna say C. Just not a lot of strong feelings about those teams. A lot of those teams were pretty bad until LeBron came, and then when LeBron left, they were pretty bad. When he came back, they were good. When he left, they were bad for a little bit, but then they got back on their feet pretty nicely. But
Yeah,
yeah, I would have
pretty
said
much
C.
they they pretty much hadn't been good without LeBron for a long time until they got Donovan Mitchell, and even the previous year they were decent when they had
Yeah,
like
they were
Evan
decent.
Mobley and those guys. But yeah, one of those two. I mean, you put the Grizzlies in B because there are too many C's, so I guess should we put the Cavs in B also for that reason?
Sure.
All right, all
Bulls,
right. The Bulls.
I like them.
I was,
I would have put them in B.
yeah, I was thinking B. Bulls have had some really cool teams throughout the years. Honestly, currently, I do like the Bulls. It's just that they're not that great. But then again, like they're not that horrible. Like they're kind of like a near 500 team. Um, All time though. I mean, obviously, you talk about like Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. Those are the golden years of the Bulls. And then the Derrick Rose era, fun times. Yeah, Bulls B.
All right,
All
we're
right.
at the Bucks. I know we both really like the Bucks. I would put them in
Yeah,
A.
I think A. Bucks are a cool franchise. Currently, obviously, with Giannis, and even like before when they had Ray Allen, and even this brief stint with Brandon Jennings, they were cool. I guess they weren't like a team that I really liked a lot, but they were cool overall. Bucks, a pretty cool franchise.
The Kareem team,
A Lakers,
obviously, as well.
yeah, almost forgot to mention. Lakers versus Bucks finals would be so fun to watch, but we keep on getting robbed from that. Hopefully one day. Um,
Last one, Trailblazers.
I, um, I was thinking a C for Portland.
Same.
Don't really, don't really have much to think about them. Um, I think this is another team where like if we watched the rivalry in the 2000s, we would for sure have a different viewpoint on this team. the Jailblazers, as some people call. Um, yeah,
But those
I did like
Damian
the
Lillard, LaMarcus
Lillard
Aldridge,
teams.
Brandon Roy teams were pretty cool.
Those teams were cool.
I
Um,
like them.
back in the day, back in the day, wasn't super familiar with them. I know, like back in the day, their best players were Clyde Drexler, Bill Walton. Overall, Trailblazers are they had some cool teams, but they're okay in my opinion. I say C.
All right, so that is our tier list. I could quickly go over it. Lakers in S, in A tier, OKC, Spurs, Nuggets, Bucks. B tier, Wolves, Sixers, Raptors, Pelicans, Knicks, Heat, Grizzlies, Cavs, Bulls. C is the Wizards, Rockets, Pistons, Pacers, Nets, Mavs, Magic, Kings, uh, Jazz, Hornets, Hawks, Trailblazers. D is Warriors, Suns. F, Clippers, and Celtics. And now we will show off our own personal lists. So on the right is my ranking, and on the left is yours. As you can see, I don't have a lot of strong feelings on a lot of the teams, so that's why my C is very long.
Yeah. I do notice some of your rankings are a little bit different than what we discussed. Like the Bulls you put a little bit higher than when we discussed.
Yeah,
The Nuggets a little bit lower than we discussed. And then the other ones sound just about right. I think that's the same as we mentioned. Um, for me, as mentioned, like disclaimer, a lot of these kind of well, some of these do a little bit center about currently, but a lot of them do center like all time. So yeah,
I guess since they're short enough, we should uh, name off the teams in each tier for our tiers. I'll go first. So for me, I have the Lakers in S. In A, I have OKC, Spurs, Bucks, and Bulls. Probably Nuggets should belong there. I don't know. B, I have Sixers, Pelicans, Nuggets, Kings, Heat, Grizzlies. C, I got Wizards, Wolves, Rockets, Raptors, Pistons, Pacers, Nets, Mavs, Magic, Knicks, Jazz, Hornets, Hawks, Cavs, and Trailblazers. D, I got Warriors and Suns, and then F, I got Clippers and Celtics.
for my list, I got the Lakers in S tier. In A tier, I got the Bucks, Nuggets, and Thunder. In B tier, I got Timberwolves, Pelicans, Raptors, Bulls, Heat, Cavs, Pacers, Mavericks, Hawks, and Knicks. C tier, I had the Blazers, Magic, Hornets, Spurs, who honestly I would argue be higher all time, but kind of centered them for recent. Um, the Nets, Jazz, Grizzlies, Sixers, Kings. D tier, I had Wizards, Rockets, Pistons. And in F tier, I have the Warriors, Suns, Clippers, and the Celtics.
All right, so those are our tier lists. Kind of a long episode, but yeah, that's it.
It was quite long, but it was fun.
All right, so those were our tier lists. It took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be, so sorry about that. But it was pretty fun. Um, Next time we'll keep it a lot shorter, maybe two uh, tier lists for the next episode. But how do you feel about going through these?
It was a really fun episode. Obviously, it was really time consuming, but in the process, we had a lot of fun debates. We had a good amount of agreements, as well as a good amount of disagreements, also. That's where the fun comes in, especially in the disagreement portions where we try to find a common ground to make an as balanced list as possible, knowing our different opinions. And then, of course, at the very end, comparing and contrast our personal lists to know how big of a difference it is. This was definitely a really fun experience, and we'll certainly do many more tier list videos down the road. So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube. This episode was probably a lot better to go through YouTube. But shout out to all the audio listeners that listen to this podcast. Hopefully, you guys give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify as well. Check out our social medias. Uh, our TikTok. I've been posting a little more. I almost have another TikTok ready. Should be out soon. Um, YouTube again. Uh, we had a short that did pretty well on YouTube, so I'm happy about that. Um, and then yeah, everything is in the description. You know the drill. But yeah, anything else you want to say before we head out?
Just want to say thanks again for watching our content. We really appreciate the support. And as mentioned, if you like it, definitely make sure you stay tuned for our upcoming content. We got a lot more interesting stuff to come, and we look forward to continuing the journey.
Yeah, stay tuned. Possible vlog coming very soon. I'm not gonna spoil it, but we got something planned. So there's possibly going to be a vlog, and it will be exciting, exclusive to YouTube. Sorry, audio listeners, but yes, subscribe so you don't miss it. But yeah,
Definitely do that. We definitely got some fire content coming soon.
uh huh. But yeah, thank you all for checking out the episode, and yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye.